I felt like I was bullying her. I was like...
Okay, do you want to grab a seat? Grab a seat, yeah. I want you to put your hands up in front of you like this. Make them tight. Squeeze your hands. Squeeze your hands, that's right. Close your eyes, squeeze your hands. When I say the word sleep, you're going to go into a deep state of hypnosis. As you keep squeezing those hands as tight as possible, imagine you can just feel it, that's right. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. When I say the word sleep, your arms will become loose and relaxed, you go into a deep state of hypnosis. If you understand, nod your head. Wait for my instructions. Take a nice big deep breath in. Breathe out. Sleep way down, sinking, melting way down, deeper sleep. Deeper sleep, sinking, melting way down. Now that might look, as I speak to her, she went deep sleep, that might look like it's very, as a bad induction, it's not. You know, we can ask her how did it feel. Because she was tensing, she went from a tense state to a very, and it looks like, oh bloody hell, you know, you're going to get down, but I didn't, okay? But anyway, sinking, melting, way down. As you sit back with your eyes closed, as you move back, you can go deeper sleep. And as I take this hand, that's right, loose limp, then become loose limp. Sometimes, like I said, they try to help you. So you just suggest your hand is now loose and limp. As I put my hand over there, that's right. I want you to focus on this hand. As you focus, with your eyes closed on this hand, in a moment, as I count from 1 to 3, on the count of 3, you're going to feel this hand just moving all by itself. In fact, you're going to feel this hand start to lift and rise. It's going to start to lift and rise higher and higher with every breath. If you want a suggestion to happen, you tell them what's going to happen. It's easy as that. You don't have to use the words I'm using, but just say, this hand is going to start to lift. And if the hand doesn't lift for a while, you say, that's right, you look for twitches in their hands. It's that ideomotor response.
I mean, look how slow it went for me a second ago. That was way slow.
Right, but you know, as we talk, you can still go into deep state of hypnosis. So look at their hand and suggest to them you can feel your hand starting to lift. Starting to lift. And if their hand doesn't start to lift straight away, it doesn't mean it's not working. Sometimes you've got to give their unconscious mind a bit of time to catch up. So even if you see a twitch, if you see like a twitch, do you know what you got to say?
That's right.
That's right. Is that feedback report? It's working. That's right.
And an important wait for it.
Yeah.
It could take a few seconds.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen instantly.
Well, it could take a few seconds, but no, because Kelly is such a good hypnotic subject. That's a suggestion in itself. Your hand's going to start to move at its own rate. If you understand, nod your head. Going to count from 1 to 3, this hand's going to start to move on its own rate. It's going to just imagine there's a piece of string just tied around your wrist, and you feel this hand just start to rise and lift. 1, 2, 3. Imagine you can feel that right hand, that's right. Lift it, that's right. You can feel that right hand just start to rise higher and higher. When it comes to the point where it just gently begins to lift off your lap. And the more that that hand starts to lift higher and higher now, the more that you can become aware of certain experience. And as you feel that hand starting to lift higher and higher, what the funny thing is as that hand lifts, you can go into a deep state of hypnosis. So as this hand lifts higher and higher, the deeper you go. The deeper you go, the more this hand starts to lift. Not only at the wrist now, but this hand will start to lift at the elbow. Start to lift higher and higher. Every time I put my fingers, this hand will start to lift and rise higher and higher. Only at an unconscious movement. This hand will lift higher and higher. As this hand lifts higher and higher, and as I speak to the audience, every time I click my fingers, this hand will lift higher and higher. Guys, if you want a suggestion, tell them what's going to happen. Use the feedback, look, watch their hands. And I'm only clicking my fingers and their hands are lifting as I speak to you, because your subconscious mind can take in so much information. It's unbelievable. The mind is so powerful. And as you imagine that hand lifting higher and higher, the more deep the sleep you get.
Because he said, as I click my fingers, that means he has to click his fingers in order for it to happen.
Because it's a trigger, in fact. Yeah? Any questions about this? I know I've made it harder than what it really is. Any questions? No? Maybe just like looking like silly like that. Okay. So you feel the sound lifting, rising, and if their hand's lifting too slow, they want to go faster, you say this. Every time I put my fingers from now on, your hand's going to lift higher and higher, faster and faster. That's right. There we go. That's right. Higher and higher, faster and faster. That's right. Speeding up, picking up speed. Speeding, picking up speed. Higher and higher and higher. Guys, suggestion. So hypnosis is the power of suggestion. If you want them to have it to happen, tell them it's going to happen. You understand? Yeah? Wonderful. See, that was a suggestion. I know man, you guys know what you went to. It's a human reaction. If I went, do you understand? What do you think about that? And you say to people in trance, what is it that you're not really thinking about right now? I said to you, yeah, visual search, and you can put people into deep state hypnosis, more would like. Imagine your hands lifting higher and higher. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes and look at your hand. But you're going to realise, what is this hand doing here? In fact, you will say to yourself, what is this hand doing here? Stuck in that position. If you understand what you're at. On the count of 3, you can open your eyes and look at that hand. You're going to laugh because you think, what the hell is this hand doing there? What's that feel? Achy. Take a nice big deep breath in and sleep when you can. That's right, deep asleep. Alright, in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you can open your eyes, come out of hypnosis. You're going to go away and you're going to have a good understanding, a conscious understanding of this, how you can levitate a person's hand. Arm levitation. Understand what you're at. On the count of 3, come out of hypnosis, feel refreshed. 1, 2, 3, wiki wiki, give a round of applause, guys. Any questions about this?